Hello everyone and welcome to David the Teacher. In this video I'm going to reveal some tricky things about articles. I'm going to mainly focus on how they may change the meaning of a sentence. And if you want to learn something new about them, so you may share this information with your friends to look cool, then please watch this video until the end, and we are starting now. So let's start with the basics. We have definite, indefinite, and zero articles. So three types of articles. For now, I'm focusing on definite and indefinite articles. Let's just try to understand what does definite mean. Definite is something that is exact, that is certain, okay? It's fixed. But indefinite means the opposite. When you don't know something certainly, when you don't know something precisely, it's not exact. So let me give you an example. And my example is, I want an apple, or I want the apple. So in the first case, which is I want an apple, it means I want an apple and I actually don't care which apple is that. Is it a red apple or green, or is it yellow? I don't care. Is it sour or is it sweet? I don't care. I just want an apple and that is it. But the second sentence, which was I want the apple, it means I want an exact apple. Okay, maybe this is the apple which is on the table, which is in the fridge, or which is red or sweet. Okay, I want an exact apple. All right, I don't want any other apple. I want the exact one. So as I said, definite means exact, certain. Indefinite means not exact, not certain. This is the basic rule which shows the difference between indefinite and definite articles. So it's easy and I hope that you understood it. If so, we can move to the next one. The next confusing and tricky thing of articles is a few and few. By the way, we use them with countable nouns, and our countable nouns are nouns that we can count. For example, 1, 2, 3 boys. I counted them. 1, 2, 3 trees. 1, 2, 3 orange. But 1, 2, 3 water. No. 1, 2, 3 money. No. I can't count them, so they are uncountable. Okay? So let's go back to a few and few. At first, I'm going to give you two examples. The first example is, I have a few dollars in my wallet, so I'm planning to buy coffee. I have a few dollars in my wallet, so I'm planning to buy coffee. Which means, maybe I have $4 or $5 in my wallet, but coffee costs maybe $2 or $3. And as a result, I can't buy it. I have enough money. I don't have a lot of money, but I have enough money to buy coffee. So we use a few to say that we have some amount of something which is enough, but not a lot. So the next example is, I have few dollars in my wallet. I'm not going to buy coffee. I have few dollars in my wallet. I'm not going to buy coffee. Here I used few instead of a few, and we use few to say that we have some amount of something which is not enough. So the next tricky thing is a little and little. They are actually have the same meaning like a few and few, but a few and few we use with countable nouns. Little and a little we use with uncountable nouns. For example, I had a little time to enjoy the views of London due to the workload. I had a little time to enjoy the views of London due to the workload. It means I enjoyed something, I went somewhere, I've seen something, but still I had a little time. The next example is, I had little time to enjoy views of London due to the workload. I had little time to enjoy views of London due to the workload. And it means I didn't have enough time, so I didn't go anywhere and I didn't see anything. Unfortunately, I was just working during my business trip. So this is the difference between little and a little. Little means not enough, but a little means a little amount of something. I hope you know that we don't usually use articles with directions. For example, drive west, okay, right south, go left, turn right. The shortest way to Alabama is drive north, then turn right. The shortest way to Alabama is drive north, then turn right. As you hear, I say drive north, turn right. I don't use any articles here. But what if I say I love the north, or the south is best place to live? The tricky thing here is we usually use definite article there with words like south, north, west and east in order to refer some geographic and cultural regions. And when I say the south is the best place to live, I mean the south part of the country. I'm not giving any directions here. The next thing is also about zero and definite articles' influence on the meaning of a sentence. As you may know, we usually don't use articles with family names. In other words, we use zero articles with them. For example, Robinson, Mr. Brown, Dr. Johnson, and so on. Yes, you are right, and it is correct. We don't use articles or use zero article with surnames when we talk about or address to one person. But when we refer to a family as a group, we use definite article. For example, the Smiths are well known for throwing New Year parties. The Smiths are well known for throwing New Year parties. As you see, I used definite article there with the family name Smith. It means I refer to the whole family. I'm not talking about an only member of the family. I imply the whole family, okay? And there is only one rule to use it correctly. You should put definite article there before plural family names. For example, the Wilsons, the Browns, the Smiths, the Johnsons. Okay, let's go to the next one. And I'm pretty sure that most of you think that we usually use articles with only nouns. All right. But also I can say that we may use them with adjectives. Of course, not with all adjectives. We can use them with certain adjectives to refer to a particular group of people. For example, the blind, the poor, the rich, the elderly. The organization develops the essential infrastructure for the blind. The organization develops the essential infrastructure for the blind. You see, I've used definite article with adjectives to refer to some group of people. So you can do it as well. The next one is very interesting. For example, I like French. I like Japanese. I like the French. I like the Japanese. What's the difference between them? I've just added the and something happened. Actually, the meaning of a sentence changed. When I use zero article and I say I like French, I like Japanese, it means I'm talking about the language. And when I use definite article, I like the French, I like the Japanese, I refer to the nationalities. But remember, my student, we don't usually use definite articles with the names of nationalities that end in an. For example, German, Italian. Okay? Don't use definite article with them. The last one actually is a slang, and here we use definite article with names of people. For example, imagine a situation that you go somewhere and you see a person for the first time. Let's imagine that his name is John Smith. Okay? John Smith. You can ask him, "Are you John Smith? Are you John Smith?" Or you can ask him, are you the John Smith? Are you the John Smith? The first one, which is are you John Smith, means you just want to know his name. But the last one, are you the John Smith, means when you have some prior information about this person, okay? Maybe somebody told you about him. Shortly, when you heard a lot about somebody or this person is popular, we use a definite article with their names. And I want you also note that we don't pronounce a definite article in a usual way. We don't say the John Smith, all right? We say the John Smith. So this is the end, and in this video we discussed how articles may change the meaning of a sentence. We talked about definite, indefinite and zero articles. I hope you liked this video and the material that I gave you was helpful. If so, please check my other videos, subscribe to my channel and leave your comments below. And of course, I'm going to see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.